Hi guys, Kev again. This video is now going to talk about all the new features of the KR Macro Diffuser, all the inclusions and all the optional extras. Okay, the first thing that you'll probably notice now that I have included on the diffuser is this ring on the top. That is to screw your Raynox DCR 250 into when not in use. I connect up to the 60mm and the 30mm macro lenses with a screw adapter for the Raynox and not the normal connection because it's just too big. So that's 52mm. You screw that out of the front of the lens and then you screw it back up into the top here so it's tucked up out of the way. This is a new inclusion that I've just designed. The FL-LM3 flash that comes with the camera, with the new OM cameras, is highly underrated. I now make a diffuser to suit that flash and it works very well. Okay, this is my personal camera. It is fully spec'd out. You'll notice I have a hand grip, which makes it very easy to carry. I don't have to hang onto the camera so much anymore. You'll notice that I've got the Raynox 250 set up on top. Simple matter to undo that. Unscrew the Raynox out of there. It goes down and screws into the front of the lens when we take the lens cap off and screw that into the front. It also has a lens cap on it, which is a 49mm, and that's ready to go. You just use that as you would. When you finish using it, let's screw it back off again and screw it back into the retainer up the top. You'll notice behind the Raynox there's a little battery pack. That little battery pack now powers the LED light, which is down under. This is one of them. And I mount the LED light to the diffuser now, and I do a metal stitch with a plastic welder. It is not going to come off. It's welded on there solid. So that goes on the end of the flash, and I keep it on there with a little bit of sellotape on either side so it doesn't move at all. And then I just plug the little battery pack into it. This little battery pack will run that flash for 23 hours straight on full power. I also have another one here that is used on the Godox flash. It just connects onto the Godox on the front and then connects up onto this. You'll notice that it's also mounted on a diffuser panel. I've cut the front off the diffuser. This is the Godox 350 flash diffuser. I don't need the diffuser for that. I like it on the Miki, but I don't need it on the Godox. So I cut the front off and I stitch that also onto the LED light. That goes on the front of the Godox V350, and the battery pack just velcros onto the front of the V350, and it works very, very well. You'll also notice that I have a base plate on this one as well. They're an optional extra. This is the OM1 Mark II. They don't make a base plate for it, but the EM1 Mark II base plate works well once you modify it. You cut a piece out of the bottom, it allows the battery door to open. I used one of these, so my right little finger has got somewhere to go. It feels very comfortable in my hand. Okay folks, as some of you know, I make an extender for the KR60 Macro Diffuser to extend it to a KR90 Macro Diffuser. That's your KR60, there's the adapter that goes into it, and it now goes in via a clip on either side. It's easy to fit, just put it in place, clip it into place, one side and the other side, and then the top clips into there. That now extends long enough to give you the length for the KR90 to use with the 90mm macro instead of the 60mm which the KR60 does. Now, because that looks a little bit untidy, I've also supplied a little attachment that I put on the top that makes that look a little bit neater. And then it's all ready to go. That's the last thing to go on. Once you put the diffuser on the camera and you strapped it into place around the back here, then you put this thing over the top and wrap it down the sides, and it looks a lot tidier. Okay, the last little bit that I've got to show you folks is, as there's been a need arise for a macro twin flash diffuser by a mate of mine. He's asked me to design one for him, and I came up with this design especially for him. But I think it'll work for quite a few people, and I think it'd probably work more with most twin flashes. When it's put together like so, it's quite a neat little unit. It's held in place with that Velcro strap that goes around the lens, and then when you put this on, it goes over the lens itself, and then a ring screws on the front to hold it in place. I supply that as well. So, and that one goes around the back of it, and you can adjust it to wherever you like on the lens to get your angles right. There is another one coming for the 90mm macro lens, but that's in the pipeline. We'll see how we go. Okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you gained a bit of information out of that. I was quite happy to be able to present those new innovations to you. If you need any of them, you'll find them on my website, krmacrodiffusers.com, and they'll be available as and when they are available to me. There's a few things I'm still waiting on, but if you keep checking back with the website, you'll find them all there listed on the website itself. Thank you.